Cops 4 at the same time. Look at that! Isn't it insane?
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more!
Hello guys, welcome to a new video. I was on vacation for the last 3 to 4 weeks, but now I am back. Unfortunately, in that time frame, Dead by Daylight went to shit. A lot of things happened, which is why I was not exactly feeling recording gameplay for Dead by Daylight, which is exactly why the background footage will switch over to Yakuza gameplay right now. So, what happened? The most recent thing that happened was, we could call it the nap night incident, right? We all know what happened. If you don't know what happened, please watch Spookinjukes video. I'm not gonna make a whole video about it because I'm extremely late to the party. And, well, everybody saw the Spookinjukes video anyway, so no matter if I would make a video or somebody else made a video, they all have the information from the initial Spookinjukes video, so might as well just watch the source, right? I just thought I mentioned it in the beginning because it went pretty big, right? It got outside of the DBD community into the VTuber community, and therefore I thought maybe I just, say a line about it. But that was of course not the only thing that happened with Dead by Daylight in that time frame. We had a lot of bugs, game-breaking bugs. One where you couldn't hook, one where multiple gens just popped when one should pop, depending on how many survivors were alive. And I just gonna say, right, everybody that knows anything about programming knows that if we add stuff, there's always the risk of something seemingly unrelated to break, which is the reason why many games just kind of spit feed us, right? Just give us a little bit of content, next update a little bit of content, instead of just having everything rain down on us. But Dead by Daylight was like, we had a new rift, but let's not stop there. We also have the Lara Croft DLC. At that point, the update should probably stop. But apparently Matthew Cote was like, and so they also added the cross progression in the same patch, where I might say it was pretty predictable that something was gonna break. Why? Because cross progression is quite a big thing. Dead by Daylight was never supposed to have cross progression, which made it extremely difficult to implement it, which is the reason why we just got it right now. But they didn't stop there, they also started working on the 2v8 mode and already started to put special geometry in the game. That of course led to its own bug of the special geometry just popping up in normal games. So yeah, that was not the best idea. Now from there, they had two options, right? First option, just be silent about it and try to work on the bugs in the background. Second option, take back the patch, work on the bugs, re-release the patch. Now in any other situation, I would have probably said it would have been better to just take back the patch and re-release it on a later date. However, Behavior found themselves in a quite shitty situation. Not only did that patch release a paid DLC, which of course would lead them to expect initial sales, and I think everybody here knows initial sales are important because they make both the license holders and the investors happy. And of course they didn't want to have less initial sales because they fucked up. The second thing, taking the new implemented cross progression away after people might have already used it could cause problems with the accounts, I would imagine. About that one I'm not too sure because I'm not really into that, but to be fair, the initial sales to make the license holders happy was probably already enough. So what came out of that situation? Like I already alluded to, they went silent about it and then fixed it in the next patch. So that's a happy ending, right? Not exactly, because of course with behavior being behavior, the next patch did not only fix the game-breaking bugs, it also introduced new ones. Now suddenly map borders would disappear, red giant squares would be able to spawn instead of a normal ground. People would be able to just run out of bounds as far as they wanted to. It's a whole other can of shit they just opened. And I mean, you could argue, okay, it's not as bad as not being able to hook, or multiple gens popping at once. But I'll ask you, how would it feel if you were the killer and some survivor would just run outside the map in the infinite void and you had no fucking idea where they went? Like, that's just another opportunity to basically take the game hostage if the survivor would choose to do so. And that's pretty bad. Now, ever since those bugs came out, behavior just completely went silent, right? The mid-chapter update came out, but those bugs were not reported to be fixed. So I'm actually not sure, did they fix those bugs in the mid-chapter patch? Or did they not? Because like, it's just not in there, they just don't tell us. I'm pretty sure they are aware of the problem, but are the bugs just like still in the game? People just forgot about it because of the hype of the Castlevania stuff. But as far as I'm aware, the bugs should still be there, which is a gigantic problem. I for once don't want to play a buggy mess, so I am looking for alternatives, as you have seen by playing a little bit of the Yakuza games, using those as background gameplay. Maybe I start uploading For Honor again on the main channel and Storm Connections, right? Sparking Zero is coming out as well. I'll pretty much choose everything over a buggy mess like Dead by Daylight, if I'm being honest. And it's sad because I really enjoy the game when the game works, you know? The only problem being that the game almost never works. So I don't know, let me know. First off, do you think the bugs are still there? Because like I said, I have no idea. Second off, how do you feel about the state of Dead by Daylight? Are you still playing it in those trying buggy times? Or do you move on and wait it out? Tell me in the comments. And I would appreciate if you would look over to my community post. There is the question about if I should start uploading all my content on the main channel again. If you vote on that poll on yes, then that would not only mean For Honor and Storm Connections content, that would also mean live streams of For Honor, for example. Apart from that, I would appreciate a like or if you would subscribe. And I see you next time.
I love this guy. This Kiro.
Yeah, Kuro's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Kuro, no one appreciates you.